everybody, this is Coach Tara from Facebook, Release and Increase. I'm super excited today. I wanted to shoot a really quick video to help you determine something about what it is that everyone is always concerned about. How many calories are we supposed to be consuming every day? Now, there are a few schools of thought. You can Google how to calculate my calories. You can Google the name of this video. You could do that, and you're going to find several different ways to do it. And I've always found that they're too restricting. There's also plenty of schools of thought on what we should be eating more of and what we should be eating less of and so forth. All I know is this. We should be eating as few processed foods as possible and avoiding sugar. Those things are really important. We should be increasing our water intake. And that reminds me right now, I should have a sip of water. I have not had enough today. I should be 4 of these in. This is my second one. Anyway, and we're going to discuss that because actually I'm going to be hosting a webinar soon talking about what my opinions are about what we should be eating and how much we should be eating of it and what people say that we shouldn't have that I know that we should. And I'm going to be talking from my own personal experience. I'm not talking from a super fit person. I am on my journey. Okay, I've been at this for almost 90 days now. I've lost... I'm not even sure. About 10 pounds? Maybe a little bit, 12 pounds or something like that? I'm not sure. I don't know. I know that how many inches, though, because that freaking makes me so excited. I've lost a total of 33 inches total, all over my body. Huge. And my chest here, all around here, my chest, 14 inches there. Wow! You know, and I was looking at videos of myself from about 4 or 5 months ago, and I just can't believe just like how much my arms have to sit up. So it's really exciting being on this journey with you guys. I think I should make my face bigger. Really excited being on this journey and learning all these things. Now, I brought a lot to the table. I did understand a lot about food and nutrition before. However, I'm getting better and better at it, and I understand now how important it is to include exercise in whatever we're doing. So what I'm going to do is have another sip of this because, of course, I now want to cough my brains out. More water, please. I'm going to just talk about calories and how I believe that you should be calculating the calorie intakes that you need in order to either lose fat so that you can get to the weight you think you're supposed to be. Really what it boils down to is getting to the lifestyle that you want to live. Do you want to be able to go to the beach and go jet skiing? Do you want to be able to go to do some parasailing and not, exceed a weight limit if there is one? I don't know. Do you want to be able to go for a run with your friends in the park? Do you want to be able to go for long hikes? Do you want to be able to go camping and not feel like, oh my gosh, sometimes just getting up and doing the smallest things, a little over 90 days ago when I used to go to the grocery store, it was an all-day affair instead of just the hour or two it takes me to do that. I literally was done for the day. I couldn't work. I worked from home. I barely, would work on the internet. I would be exhausted. I'd want to take a nap. I'd want to eat a really big, fat, gross meal. And just, and it pissed me off. It made me really hangry. It used to make me really angry. And it was because I live a sedentary lifestyle. I work from home. This is where I'm at. And this chair is where I spend the majority of my time. I was snacking too late at night. I wasn't eating enough in the day. I'm still working on getting the amount of calories I need spreading it out throughout the day. I'm still working on it. I am a work in progress. And I was just struggling with that. I just didn't have energy for anything. I tried a few different programs. I tried one that, was it expensive? Great stuff, but I only saw results in my first 3 days and then never again, even though I exercised. So I was like looking for something. And what I realized, what I've discovered is that I needed to work out in a different way for my body to achieve the results that I want. That doesn't mean that I can't do the kind of workout that I love. It means that I have to also do some more and expand really what it is that I do love. I had to change what I thought was good food. I had to change my cravings. You know, that's probably the hardest part is like when you want to have, you know, when you think you're doing good because you want to have like pretzels and mustard and the calories are so low. But in fact, that's not at all what's good for you. How do you change what it is you reach for when you're not being perfect? That is really key. So what I've discovered is that calculating calories, the way I'm going to show you in this video, it's going to be a couple of minutes. It's almost like a mini webinar, but not. And then we're going to talk about, you know, keeping your eyes on this page, keeping your eyes on release and increase, and maybe even shooting me a message to find out when I'm going to be hosting this webinar. I'm going to host a webinar talking about calories, talking about a couple of other theories that I have that I believe are founded. I'll do some research so I can show you, and talking about some other things I've learned from experts in the field, people that are qualified to tell us. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to squish my face. Okay, so this is all about how to calculate your calories. Bam. Okay. For fat loss, we're not talking about weight loss. We don't want you to lose any muscles. We don't want you to go on a crash diet. That's not at all what this is about. This is about for when you need to let go of some fat. Okay, bad fat, not the good stuff. The bad stuff, okay? So for fat loss, you want to find a calorie deficit, but you've got to be really careful here. What you'll see a lot is people will be telling you, oh, you know what? You know what? If you want to lose weight, you should be eating 1,100 calories a day. That's what you're going to find out there on the internet. When you're someone as robust as I am, that's starvation, and that'll actually force me to hold on to my weight. It'll actually force me to hold on to fat that I don't want and doesn't serve my life, because my body will be panicking and thinking I'm about to starve, so it's going to be holding reserves. Okay? So that's not how to do it. You don't eat 1,100 calories or calorie restrict yourself. What you do is you build out how many calories that you should have. Okay? So say your current weight, I'm going to go ahead and put a calculator up here just so we can do this together. Let me move this in here. Say your current weight is 200 pounds, right? Let's just say that. Okay, you could be 155 pounds, you could be whatever it is, you're going to use the same calculation. And you're going to times it by 11. Okay, if you're 200 pounds, you times it by 11, your baseline calorie rate is 2,200 calories. Okay, to maintain your weight of 200 pounds, you would want to make sure, without exercise, that you are maintaining around 2,200 calories. Now, what calories and how you put those calories in your body, that's for the webinar. But this is just so you can calculate and be more realistic about losing the fat that you're looking to lose, or getting the lifestyle that you're looking to get, or achieving the health that you want to have. Bam! If you're 200 pounds and you want to maintain, you're going to go ahead and go for 2,200 calories. Take your weight times 11. Second step is you're going to take your caloric baseline. So this is calories burned during a workout. Okay? So if you're doing a half hour of yoga every day, your baseline's around 120 calories. Unless you're doing hot yoga, it'll be a little higher. Okay? If you're going for an hour and a half walk, and you're walking at a medium pace, and you're breaking a light sweat, your calories that you're going to be burning during that walk are going to be different. So you want to know, you want to be able to determine in as close to as possible how many calories you will be burning during your workouts. And this is every day. Because if you don't work out, your caloric need changes. Okay? So you take my particular workout that I do every day. I work out 30 minutes. I sweat like crazy, even when it's supposed to be active relaxation days or whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm burning that calories. And I'm burning about 400 calories a day. Bam. So if I were 200 pounds and I was burning 400 calories a day, I'm going to add that. I'm going to plus 400. And that brings me to 2,600 calories. Those are the caloric needs I have to have in order to maintain the activity level that my body is making. Okay? So my on-purpose activity level, my on-purpose. I'm not talking about the activity level that you have going to work or mowing the lawn. Unless you take the mowing the lawn and you turn it into an activity, it never acts like one. It doesn't matter. I remember when I used to work in the workforce, and I'd be busting my butt, and I'd be like, "Rah," and nothing happened with my body. It's because that was what my body was doing for a living. It took that extra half-hour walk to make a difference. Okay? So it's important that you understand that. So if I want to maintain my beautiful 200-pound frame, and I work out and I burn about 400 calories a day, I'm going to eat 2,600 calories just to be healthy at a healthy 200-pound range. Okay? This is definitely more for like guys because I don't know, whatever. Anyway, then the next step, this is for fat loss. You take your caloric needs, which is this number here, 2,600, and you take away, you subtract 750. And you equals. What that is, if you're 200 pounds and you're looking to lose fat in a healthy way, the right way, you're going to take your current weight, multiply it by 11, you're going to get 2,200. You're going to add the calories that you burned during your 400 calorie workout. Okay? And that's going to bring you to 2,600. Then you're going to take away 750 calories to put you in a deficit of 350 calories. Therefore, you will be taking in 1,850 calories a day. Not 1,100 calories, not 800 calories, not 900 calories, and not 1,200 calories. 1,850 calories per day to lose weight at a healthy pace where you're sure you're losing just fat and you're not burning your muscles up and causing yourself to have metabolic damage or causing yourself to do a yo-yo. Most people, did you know? I'm going to save that for the webinar. I'm going to save that. I got a really interesting statistic that blew my mind. That's how many calories. This is most likely far more food than you're eating right now. Probably more calories than you're eating right now. Healthy, whole foods are far denser than processed foods. Far denser. When I go crazy and go to town, I could put a half a bag of greens on my plate and put whatever protein I want on there. Maybe some sauteed vegetables and whatnot. I'm talking, I've got more on my plate than I would have if I was eating cheeseburger and french fries. It's much denser. Okay? I know for a fact that I was not eating enough calories. I am now, and always working to make sure that I am, so that my body behaves the way I want it to. So that when I go to the grocery store, it's not the end of the day for me. That I can do my workout, I can go mow the lawn, I can go to the grocery store and still run my business. In other words, if I had a job, still go to work. Okay? So, this is where people get really screwed up. They think that they have to restrict calories, and that's not the case. You have to be aware of your calories. You have to be aware that an active person looking for an active lifestyle that wants to burn a little extra fat, or maybe a lot of extra fat like me, then you need to be in the proper range, or your body will start treating it like there's an emergency, and you're ruining your metabolism when you do that. You're destroying it. Okay? The thing is, you're going to be eating a lot more vegetables and real food. And those foods have a lot more volume than processed foods. So don't worry if you find yourself full before your plate's done. It's okay. You can put that food aside and you can eat it later or at a different time, and that's all right. You don't have to finish it. You don't have to force yourself to eat what you're going to be putting in front of your face. But if you're really serious about losing some fat and living a healthier lifestyle, you really need to measure those calories the right way so that you have a good idea about where you're going to be. Now, I don't count them every day. Like, I don't say, oh, I know this is how many calories are in that, and I know how many calories are in this, and I don't run around like some sort of Weight Watchers freak trying to figure out points and all this stuff. No, 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 no. I just know when I'm not hitting those calories because I get hangry. I know that I get tired when I shouldn't be getting tired, when it's just living that I'm doing. I know that I'm not hitting the calories or getting close, or if I've gone too far, I can tell because then I don't want to move at all. There's a lot of really powerful things about food, and food is your friend. It's not your enemy. It is totally not your enemy, but I would much rather spend whole food calories and spread them out throughout the day and have 1,850 calories all day long than waste those calories on a really big, fat, greasy meal. That isn't helping my life. What I want to be. Who I want to be about. What I want to be able to do. I don't want, my friends to come to Florida and give me a call and say, hey, let's meet up. And me be like, yeah, it's been a long time since you've seen me. I don't want to be like that. I want to be able to like, hell yeah, let's go meet down in Clearwater. Oh my God, there's so much to do. Let's go play in the ocean. I don't have, it's not about being perfect. It's about being happy. And if you find yourself all day long feeling a little less energized and a little less happy than you should, you might want to take a look at how much you're eating, how often you're eating it, and what you're putting on your plate. Make yourself a promise. Make yourself a promise and start making 80% of your plate plants. Not because it's ethical, because we've already determined that plants communicate. And the only way to express pain and suffering is in communication. And just because we can't understand plants' communication doesn't mean there isn't pain and suffering, my friends. You eat plant food because that's how our body wants to live. Make sure you have 80% of it on every single plate, and you're never going to be in trouble. You're always going to be happy. Make it raw, make it there, make it green, make it leafy, eat the rainbow, don't eat a bland diet, no. Use your spices, and I'm not talking about using salt, I'm talking about using your Cajun, your cayenne, your turmeric, your curry, your Italian spices, your herbs. Use them. Make your food fun. I'm telling you, it is so easy to eat happy and hit those calorie intakes, have the right amount of fats, have lots of green vegetables and lots of vegetables and living food coming into your body, and lose the fat that you're looking to lose in the proper amount of time so that you're not destroying your metabolism, so that you don't have to think so hard about this when you've got to your goal weight or when your body feels really good. That's what it's all about, guys. That's what it's all about. So remember, this is a guideline. It's not a freaking contest. Okay? This is a foundation for a healthier life for you. So with that being said, keep your eyes out for webinars on my fan page. It's facebook.com/release and increase. Make sure you're keeping, mark that page. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there. You're going to mark the page, see first. So you're going to know, okay? And you're probably seeing this on the page. If you're seeing this on Facebook, awesome. That's even better. But keep your eyes on this page. Oh, I got to squish my face. I love it when I do that. You get all these. I'm going crazy with webinars today. It's so much fun. Okay. What you do when you come to Release and Increase, right under here where it says liked, mark me as see first. Okay, this way you get my updates really quickly. Keep your eyes on this page. I will be hosting my webinar from here. I'll be like making an event and sending out invites and all that fun stuff. That's where you want to be. And during the webinar, I'm going to teach you a couple of different things that I've learned, a couple of things that I think are true. And in the meantime, I'm going to look. So I would say probably about a week. Give me about a week to put together a really killer webinar for you so that you know what it is that I'm talking about so that you understand what it is that, the difference between starving yourself and creating the life that you would like to live. Okay? I also, while you're on my fan page, go on over to the cover photo here. Well, first, hit the C first. If you want to see the exact system that I'm using right this minute that's helping me change my freaking life and making me feel so good, and I know you can see it in my face. I know you can see it in me that I'm feeling amazing. I'm able to do so much more than I even thought I could, and I'm headed down a path of being really happy. I may have a long way to go, but you know what? I'm really enjoying the journey. And if you want to enjoy the journey too, go ahead to the little, right there to the top there, right here. Click the learn more and check out I have specials for this month. Amazing specials. And you know what's amazing about them? The exact same program I'm using. The exact same one. It's so freaking awesome. So I can't wait to help you out. And if you're interested, I have a free Clean Eating Foundations group. If you're interested in joining that and getting a little bit more deep with me, let's go. Message me, holla at me, let me know, and I'll make sure that I include you in that. And so with that being said, if you choose to go ahead and get to the program I'm using, I have a private group, extra support, weekly hangouts, the whole 9 yards, accountability. I'll see you on the other side. This is Coach Tara from Release and Increase. And I'll see you later, alligators. Now go count those calories. Bye.